Hello everyone, Brian here, bringing you another game of Medal of Honor. This is on Dewaggle Camp, and this is going to be a game of Team Assault, which is basically Team Deathmatch from Modern Warfare 2. I did play for a couple more hours last night after I uploaded the first video for you, and I want to give you some more impressions of the game and some more of my thoughts, a little more of an in-depth game review possibly. This game you definitely cannot rush. From the entire time I played last night, I was trying to play more of a rushing style. Always just booking it in there and trying to get inside the enemy's camp, spawn, whatever you want to call it in this game. With very, very mixed results. I only had a couple games where I went positive. The rest was maybe a 1 kill death ratio, and some of the games were absolutely hideous where I was getting picked off by snipers from across the map. So this game is definitely much more geared toward defensive gameplay, more tactical and strategic style, camping if you want to call it that. I did watch a few other games, one by Thunder, and I just watched one a few moments ago by Blame Truth. And Thunder, I mean, definitely played very, very defensive. I want to say it might have even been on this map, and Blame Truth did as well, and they both put up some pretty decent gameplays. So when I do sit down to play later on tonight, I am going to try a much more defensive style and see how that results play out. See if I can put up some better games. I did manage to play enough though with the Rifleman class and the Special Ops class to level them both up to level 3, which gives me, level 2 gave me extended mags on both guns, and level 3 gives you a red dot sight on both guns as well. So I want to see what the additional leveling up will bring you. I did try sniping a little bit, and with very mixed results. I'm not a very good sniper in Modern Warfare 2, and I wasn't expecting to be in this game either. The sniper rifle is pretty powerful, so if you are into sniping, and since this game does call for some pretty defensive gameplay, I think most people probably could have some pretty decent results with that. The other thing I had to do, I needed to change my setup over to tactical. I needed to get the melee off of the right analog stick, because this game, the sensitivity is so much higher, or maybe it was just me, but I kept phantom knifing all the time, and it was just getting me killed way too often. And the other thing I definitely did notice too is regarding the grenades. You cannot fling them across the map like you can in MW2. They have a very, very limited range before they're going to explode in midair. So that's something you guys want to keep in mind too if you do pick this game up and try it out. I mean, as you can see here, there's 4 of my teammates just sitting up on that hilltop, playing very defensive in style, and I am continuing to rush. And those guys are probably doing better than I am. No doubt about that. I think this game, this map in general, definitely does lend itself to that style of gameplay as well. As you can see, both sides have elevated bases to them, or an elevation to them, with the lower ground being in the middle along the dirt road. So if you're sniping or playing more defensive, you're definitely going to be able to get kills a lot easier from across the map before you cross that no man's land in the middle. And again, here my team is going to be sitting. Actually, my team's starting to rush here, it looks like. I actually had the window open. I can smell something burning. I don't know if someone's barbecuing outside today or what the hell's going on out there, but something definitely smells like it's burning. Hopefully it's not in my house. And the one thing I wish this game did have, I wish it had a kill cam so you could kind of see where the enemy team was shooting you from. It would be really helpful in picking off or going back and trying to find the enemy snipers that are killing you. But it doesn't have that feature in the game. And I'm really still trying to figure some of this stuff out. Like, for instance, when you get a kill streak and you get your first mortar strike, it doesn't really give you an audible warning the way Modern Warfare 2 does. You really just have to pay close attention to the bottom right-hand portion of the screen where it tells you to call it in. Because I noticed when I was watching a couple of the gameplays that I did get kill streaks, and I really wasn't aware of it. I was too intent on the gameplay, and I really had no idea what was going on. Not to mention that it does have offensive and defensive kill streaks, The defensive kill streaks a lot of times will give your team additional ammo, refill everyone's ammo clips, and I believe you just have to go and get it. I want to say on the mini-map, that's what those bullet-looking things are, the 3 bullet-looking things sticking up on the mini-map. I really haven't figured that portion of it out yet, but I'm sure I will soon. At least I hope I will soon. And like I said, as you can plainly see, anytime you rush into the enemy base, it is definitely a death wish. Like I said, it is really not geared for that. You really do have to slow things down a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying to treat this more like a regular team deathmatch or a free-for-all game in Modern Warfare. I'm not doing that bad. I'm getting a couple ribbons here and there and whatnot. I don't think I've gotten a kill streak yet, at least not that I've noticed. I may have, who knows. But the guns do have a little more recoil as well. And like I said, the sensitivity settings of it are definitely, even at lower levels, much higher than an MW2. And you really have to have a lot of patience in this game. No one's going to be putting up the kind of scores they did in Modern Warfare. You're not going to have those 60 in 2 games. You're not going to have those truly beast games that a lot of us really got spoiled on and watch and strive to achieve in there. I think the best you're going to do, even with a defensive playstyle, is somewhere in the 20s maybe, with single-digit deaths, because the game is just really not geared towards it whatsoever. So if you're looking for those types of games and that's what you want to be able to do, this probably isn't for you. You're going to do, like I said, the teens maybe, a good game. Like I said, some of the best players, like I said, I watched Rings of Redemption, Thunder, and I just watched my Blink Truth. Those guys were all in the low 20s with deaths around 2, 3, maybe as high as 5 is my best guess if I remember all their videos correctly. So that you're really going to be able to only achieve maybe a 4-to-1 kill-death ratio on the high end. You're not going to, like I said, do those 10 or more kill deaths. You're not going to have chopper gunners and Harrier strikes and Pavlos flying all over the place. I don't know if I've even seen what a higher kill streak looks like in this game. Like I said, I really haven't done a lot of research or looked into it a whole lot to see what goes beyond like the artillery strike, which I want to say is like the 5 to 7 range. Like I said, so I really have no idea in that respect. But I will try to look into it a little bit more, so I do want to get a much better feel for this game and try to explore it a little bit more and try to bring you guys some better gameplays over the next few weeks before Black Ops comes out. So like I said, I am going to definitely put the effort in here for you and try to get that done to the best of my ability. Like I said, I was never the best Modern Warfare 2 player to begin with, so I don't know how that's going to translate here in the Medal of Honor. I'm guessing a game of the teens is going to be very good for me, but we'll see what happens. And it looks like this game is now over. My team does win the game, 1180 to 1200. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense there. Really haven't figured out how the winning and losing is determined, but it is very sudden in most games. And now we have our little loading screen to go to the final score. I finished up 16 and 10 with 230 points, and I also earned a few ribbons. So until next time, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon, and I hope you have a good one.